Good morning, everybody. Sticks River Guy Nord, you're all doomed. So, what do we have for you today? Well, we got Heliborne, and this is a new game that's hitting Steam officially today, coming out of early access. It's a 4-man development team out of, I believe, Lithuania, who spent the past year on this. And those of you who've been keeping a track of Jingles, who first put this up a couple of days ago, he likened it to World of Tanks with helicopters. I think he may have been exaggerating just a little bit, but let's get into it. So, first of all, apologies for the quality of the video if it's not showing through on any decent resolution. Unfortunately, my machine is having serious issues and I'm waiting until Christmas so I can get that fixed. So bear with me on that one. Any defects, stutters that you see in the game that you're about to watch is my fault, not the developers, because what I'm looking at on my screen looks damn good. So, quick rundown. Anybody who's played World of Tanks, World of Thunder, that kind of game, you're going to be familiar with this. This is your hangar view, and the way that the game is set up is you set up squadrons, 3 ships per squadron, and you pick the squadron that you're going to throw into a battle. We'll see that in a minute. I'll give you a quick rundown on the usual stuff. Squadrons, you set it up. I got one set up. The default one that comes in set up by the game itself is the Russians, and I set up an American one. And I got room for a third one if I want to. I don't know if you can expand that up later on. That's something that will come out. Then you got hangars, waiting to do training flights. And you can run through pretty much all of the helos that you have, and you're racing around your career. As you can see, I've got a couple of battles in and a couple of victories. I haven't played PvP yet. It's all been PvE with others. I'll show you that one as well. Helmet customization. Ooh, I want a new helmet customization thing. That's a sticker. I don't know. There it goes. Alright. Those are the in-game goodies for progression. Tutorial system, which doesn't go in-game, it goes through YouTube. I have a Russian helmet as well. This looks particularly boring as crap. It's Russian, so it kind of goes with what you expect. Progression, again, anybody who's played World of Tanks, World of Warships, World of Warplanes, War Thunder, that kind of games, they're going to be familiar with this. You start off with the basics, you earn experience points, you go through, unlock new ones using experience points, and then you can upgrade them. One of the things that strikes me about this is... Oh, hi Spider Pig over on YouTube. Yeah, I saw it first thanks to Jingles' thing, and it's definitely got an addictive quality coming into it. But like I said, this is the progression screen, and it's pretty much the same, but there's one big difference between this and the other games I mentioned. This is not using microtransactions, at least not yet. I don't know if they've got any plans for it, but at the moment it's pure grind experience points, no buying to jump ahead of the queue or anything, which is kinda cool. And settings, the usual sorts that you can get. Now, as far as commands and controls are concerned, it's supposed to be able to take a joystick. Now, I've tried to set up my X52 with this, but it has yet to take and work. I get no control in the game with it, but I don't know if that's because of my system, which, as I said, has got problems, or if that's because of problems with the game. So I'm going to leave that one out. But for keyboard commands, I mean, we're not talking a full simulator here. It's not, like any of Sims that are out there where you need to have joystick and collective and cyclic and everything else. It works pretty well with just standard keyboard commands. And you've been hearing me talk about it enough, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into a game. The way it's set up is, at the moment, we've got different games people set up. They're tiered. The helos themselves got tiers, and the games that are set up, the battles, are tiers. So instead of the normal queuing system, people are actually setting up their own battles, setting the parameters for them, and then being able to launch it, and then you can join into a game that's in progress. So there's no queuing around and waiting for a queue timer to kick in either. And let's see, we get into this one. Let's get into this one. So, helo types: Scout, Assault, Troop Transport. That's the bog standard setup for them. And nose down. This is my Western Scout. Scouts are good. Right mouse click will let you zoom around. And everybody's over here at point 1, so we're going to go over there. This is my Scout Helo, which means that I've got binoculars. And I can spot the very, 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 very small people on the ground. For my teammates. And that's kind of important. There is a huge amount of teamwork required in this game. I'm going to drop off some people here. I'm doing that. Right mouse still looking down. Okay, we managed to get close to that. Now we'll go find something to kill instead. So far, as you can see, it's all standard type of game. And we're going to have fun shooting at things. Lots of birds in the air right now. Running into the terrain is not good. Switch back to guns here. So, like World of Warships, there is a point system in place, and the more points you have, the better you get. Go down, land off, and drop off some of my troops, which just puts this base up 60%. I keep forgetting that if I'm nose up or nose down, it's going to push forwards or backwards. This is why they don't let me fly helos. Find and destroy enemy infantry in the market area. Whee! No hitting ground, no hitting ground. No hitting ground, I'm going to hit the ground, and I'm going to hit the ground. Whew! Oh boy! Yeah, I appear to have crashed. Okay. Which I actually meant to do, because that way I get to show you this part. While this is repairing your ship, because when you set up your Scorchings, you set up the 3 ships you're going to bring in, it's going to be repairing that one even though I crashed it, so I can bring in a complete separate one out of the 2 while it repairs. It does have ammunition limits, so also do have to return back to base to rearm and repair, refuel. Actually, I don't know if you need to refuel. I haven't seen any fuel things on this yet. Up, go up, go up. Thank you. Okay, marked area is done. Objectives are up there on the top right. Alright, once these capsule positions. There's one of my teammates' RTV. Somebody is shooting at me from the air. Do not be shooting at me from the air, dweeb. Why do people always end up shooting at me? Down a bit. Well, it's a free flying aerial rocket. Unfortunately, I'm now out of flight aerial rockets. And because there's no spotter up, nobody is spotting. Oops. 10 out of 20 objectives completed so far. But we have this bugger, and this bugger is big to transport with great big cannons. 20mm cannons to be exact. This one's upgraded. But is not really what you call the most maneuverable aircraft in the game. cannons. And somebody has got a minigun. I distinctly heard a minigun. It's at 100%. And we'll head down here and reinforce this base. Grab the docks while we're at it so we get boats. So that's one of the other things. There's a little dock that's separate to the fire base. And if you land troops on it, they go steal boats, and the boats go wandering around. Using other boats, like this boat here. I do not know if that's a good guy boat or a bad guy boat. That's a good guy boat. Base 3 needs more reinforcements, and I have got 14 of them. So we will flare out to slow down. Down over. Offload my troops. For them, bases of the spec, and they are busy scragging Area 5 again. I'm gonna have to head over that way. So if you look up at the very top, there's a bunch of red stars. I think I disabled my overlay for this, for that purpose. But bring it in. Get some reinforcements to the fire base. Reloaded, get troops off, and base 3 is getting hit. There's lots of getting hit. No, I couldn't get the joystick to work, Spider Pig. It just basically, I mean, it went through calibration and detected it for that. I got an X52, but as soon as I tried using it in game, it just wasn't responding whatsoever to any of the commands, so I'm stuck using keyboard and mouse. This seems to work pretty good with keyboard and mouse. And like I said, I don't know if the problems with stuff like that. Victory! Victory is ours! Celebratory firepower! Oh, I love 20mm cannons. Like I said, I don't know if the problem is my system, because my system's getting old. And that's why it's at 720p as well. But no, I haven't been able to get it to work. But according to the forums, it's been using. They've added joystick commands in back in February. Looking at the thread about this on Steam, so I'm guessing it's probably going to end up being me that's the problem with it, rather than be Ooh, 185, we have progression available. Right, it's going to be me rather than the game itself that's having the issues. I can get a HH-53, it'll let me dump off 32 soldiers, with door gunners all over the place, always handy. Or I can get OH6 Observer or UH1D Huey or OH58 Observer. Let's see OH6. 1 machine gun, 7 rockets, grenade launcher 40mm. That's tempting. Seriously tempting right now, grenade launcher. Decisions. What standard here we got? 10 soldiers, machine guns, rockets. Machine guns, rockets. Door gunners, 2 M60s. That's an upgrade. I'm gonna go get me OH6. So I'll go for the grenade launcher. So we need to go change my squadron around here. And let's take this Huey out. OH13, yes, that's this one be. Where is the what's the OH6 gone? Oh, I'm wondering if it's going to stop me from flying the OH6 as long as I have that up. Let's take that out. No, OH6 doesn't appear. Huh. Oh, that's annoying. I'll put the scout back in. Oh, I get it. This is tier 1 squadron and the OH6 is a tier 2 helo. That would be my guess as to why it's not going to let me do it. That's just a guess. Go back to progression here. One of the things about this that's kind of good and bad is there is no tutorial mode in game per se. There's no step-by-step tutorial to teach you the mechanics of the game itself. A lot of it is trial and error, but I actually like that in a way, because it means that the devs spent more time working on the gameplay than they did working on the shiny good looking stuff that is nice to have, but you know, you only look at it once and then that's it. So I think they actually found a nice balance with it. But the other thing about it is, even if they went with rough and ready tutorials are boring as hell, yes, they are. But when you have a game that has so many moving parts, sometimes it's kind of helpful. And even if you look at it as being rough and ready because it doesn't have all the singing, all dancing, bells and whistles involved, that's actually not a bad thing these days, because if you look at the popularity of PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, that is as rough and ready as you can get, and they spent most of their time working on the gameplay rather than, you know, making it flashy. The models are and animations are kind of on the basic side, and it still sold over 1 million copies last month, or by last month, not last month in itself. So, yeah, rough and ready is no longer the same threat to a game that the older, more polished ones were. With 20 YouTube vids about in-game tutorials are a waste of time, in my opinion. I agree. I will hit YouTube videos to get a bird's eye on a lot of stuff, because it's not so much figuring out how to play it, it's watching all the tricks that other people have figured out to use that... no, do not crash. Do not crash into him either. Looks like a Wessex 5 jungly that just went past me there. Yes, it is. YouTube has definitely made it easier, but I'm kind of old school in that I like the trial and error way of learning a game. It gets frustrating and sometimes you just want to scream at the game, but at the same time, if you learn it yourself, then you may be reinventing the wheel to a large degree, and hell, I do all the time. But at the same time, it's a lot more fun, like learning that you can bleed off your speed in this with judicious application of... Ooh, I just found a new key. Do what the RPG is. And I don't mean role players. Quick binocular scan. Anybody new around here? No. I have no troops. And somebody over here is firing. One of the other things about this, it is very, very, very particular about the battle area. If you leave the battle area, you go boom. There's no polite edging like you get in World of Warships where you just slide along the edge. There's no... enemy. Die. Die, 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 die. Crap, where did these buggers come from? I'm out of ammo. Some 1960s music playing in the background with the odd bit of Wagner. Yeah. I go for that. Alright, let's... I didn't go over the edge. I'm very happy about this. It is a lot of fun to just go screaming around the sky, blowing things up. And I haven't had a chance to try it in PvP yet, but I hear that that one is insane. Mostly because the people playing it have figured out how to drop troops onto mountain tops, which I have yet to do. I can never get this thing to drop mortars off. I have tried. I'm gonna go reload. And that a heads up to my teammates. The scout is about to run away. I'll take a quick scan of everything while I'm at it. I think, I mean, the devs have put work into this. There's no doubt about it. And given that it has an easy mode, essentially what I'm playing as far as control's concerned is easy mode, and it isn't microtransaction pay to win. You know, I mean, it's probably going to annoy the purists who hate grinding, but, well, they're purists who hate grinding, who cares? But the work that they put into it is respectable. It's taken, I mean, it's a 4-guy dev team, and they've taken a year to come up with this, with it in open access. Reload. So, you know, it's I think they've actually done pretty good, and I think that they've hit a niche that nobody else has hit yet, and they're going to defy the expectations of games like this. Must be microtransactions succeed. I think. And Steam's got this priced at $20 now. And Steam decided to go hit them the price hike a day before release, which really frustrated people. But I think it's got possibilities. I think it's got longevity too, which is probably more important. £15? Is that what it comes out to in the UK? Victory! Yes! We win! Again! Yeah, okay. This is why they don't ask me to sing either. I mean, 15 quid does what? 2 visits to McDonald's? 3 visits to McDonald's? You know, it really isn't that much. And if they're not going the microtransaction route, I think that actually ends up getting them more people, because it goes back to the you know what you're paying for. You know, it's everybody thinks microtransactions are the way of the future, and for some games they probably are. But people, I know I'm getting tired of microtransactions every single game. I was looking forward to the new Deus Ex game, and I decided not to get it because they had gone and tossed microtransactions into it. And I'm going, why? It's not like it doesn't have the legs to last that long that you'd require microtransactions just for a couple of run-throughs. So to me, if they keep it away from microtransactions, it's actually better for them, because it will have longevity. Caught for 4. Yeah, Deus Ex was great, and I was all ready to go for it until release day, and they say microtransactions, and I'm going, no, forget it. It's no, you know, we don't play that game, literally. It's some dev companies are using it as cash cow. And I can see for some games it's necessary, like World of Tanks. You know, the free-to-play ones, they have to bring in money somehow. And I don't begrudge them that. Yeah, I love the augmentations too. But as far as... do I have mortars? No, I don't. As far as Adam Jensen's concerned, yeah, Jensen's great. Praxis Point's great. Paying money extra when you just paid $60 for the game? No. If it was free to play and they wanted to charge microtransactions to pay for it, sure. But no. it's taking the mickey out of the customer base, and they have avoided that problem with this. Ha! Pop-ups. I need a masthead site. That's what I need. Give me a masthead site. I'm gonna die. Now, it's particularly difficult with the Russian ones because they tend to take it in the nose. Oh, side slips. Yeah, that's an idea. Here's what I want to try. No friendlies out here.
Отказ гидросистемы. Отказ гидросистемы.
Go down below the line of fire. Ah, crap. I haven't actually put that much research into the Russian line yet. Which I really should fix. But everybody's been playing American since its release. Oh. I guess somebody told them Vietnam's supposed to play Americans. I'm gonna have to try that strafing run idea. That's a pretty good idea. I hadn't even thought of that. Rocket time. Some of those sounds. They're dead. But now they're dead. And I'm not. Somebody with a rifle. Okay. Well, guess what, sucker? Meat cannon. Where is the landing pad? Oh, let's put some boats out. Not gonna let my troops out. Okay, so you're not gonna let my troops out. Okay. Oh. There's only two of us in there still. Weird. I'm out of rockets, so I don't know how much I'm going to do for him, but somebody's shooting at me. Stop shooting at me. I'm good people. Whoa, crap. Lots of fire. Lots of fire. Not good. Not good. Oh boy, I didn't need that. I'm going to run out of the battle area. I just know it. I'm out of ammo. No, the damage to the helo doesn't self-heal. You have to go land, but you do get an auto reload. So any helo damage, you've got to land and either change your helo to a different one, or oh crap. I have ammo again. So I can go back to base, and I can either park it up at the base and switch to a different helo, which is what I'm gonna do. But if I wanted, if I needed to, in fact, I could just sit on the pad until it rearms the same way that it reloads, but it takes forever. It takes about a minute, 2 minutes to reload, repair. So it's easier for me to just come in, put it down, switch. So it's going to take 30 seconds. But I can switch over to my other scout. Put in a request to somebody else to try and drop off mortars. hips while I'm typing. Down the other side of the rock. I'm getting hit again. Let's see those wasted. Right, take it back in. 42%, not good. Ah, great. Down quickly. Out of bounds. Like I said, go out of bounds with this and it is brutal. Alright, let's get some more to cruise up. This part is annoying because I have yet to get a mortar crew to actually deploy straight. It does not like to deploy them. Oh, pick a flat piece of land. Like this one. And I'll lower down. It just does not let me go. It's very frustrating. See, I'm landed. Kinda. But all I got is silhouette. There we go. P-C-C R. Yes. Now I head back, go get my scout again. It is kind of frustrating. Trying to land people. By the pig, how's the stream quality? Is it actually doable? because I can't tell from here. Gee. My phone going off in the background. Stream quality is fine, though. Jumping down, I'm good overall. Thank you! I was kind of worried. Okay, time for some mortar fire. Bringing in the rain. You can stop that. Ha! Firing at me. How dare you, sir? Where's my mortars not available? This is out of range. Or out of angle. Yeah, I killed that one. I don't think. That's that side slip thing. I'll wait for it to reload. Mortar's still not available for either of those. They can't get the angle on me. I can't get the angle on that. Kinda hard to do stand-off fire when they have the range advantage to do that. Yes! Hahaha! Strafing one actually worked. Thank you for that. That was a good suggestion. And now... Did somebody just lob damn missiles at me? I think they did. Ah! No, 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 no. Reload, 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 reload. Okay. 1 second here. Sorry about that. I had to discuss stuff with other people's in-house. So, that was kind of intense anti-boat warfare. And there's some more intense anti-boat warfare.
Отказ гидросистем.
To fly with the other players, you mean actually jump into their aircraft? No. Oh yeah, you can just hang around with them, fly with them, but there's no yeah, you're okay. I'm obviously missing something. Go ahead. Yeah, you can stay as close as you want to them. Yeah, usually when I'm scouting, they're supposed to be coming along and tagging the things that I'm blowing up, or marking for them. But, I'm guessing because this is so new and everybody's coming into it fresh, that people aren't used to trying to work the way that you need to, like having door gunners. It requires that all 3 types of helos are important to the missions. You know, you got the troop carriers like the one I'm flying now. You got to make sure that the hull is made for it. But the scouts are supposed to do the spotting, and the assault helos are supposed to cover for them and deal with taking out the opposition. There we go, I'm uploading. The missions are up in the top right, they're objectives. So everybody pretty much runs whatever. There we go. I just topped up my mortar crew as well here. Everybody is supposed to stick with the missions as they come up, and each one is a completed objective. If you look at the red stars on the top, it shows that 11 out of 12 missions completed on this one. But usually you'll try and stick together with a scout with an assault helo, like my scout and the Huey. You try and stick the 2 of those together so the scout can spot and the Huey can come in and just raise the crap out of them. With the troop transport coming in to do what I just did to take the base. And when you take the bases, it starts a timer similar to what the warships does with the cap points. And you get more points with the longer you hold the bases. But I mean, there's nothing to stop you doing it that way, and that's kind of the way you're supposed to do it. But at the moment, it's not developed enough for people to take it. I mean, if you look at the way that this progression tree is, I got my scout, which is scout. I got Huey, which is assault, and I got troop transports as well. But I can't use my OH6 yet, which is a pity because I really want to give that a try. But I need to. Everybody has been running the Huey. Everybody's been running American. Everybody's been running Hueys. It's a very popular helo. Let's see. With tier 2, yeah, I'll get myself to Huey because I need to get a tier 2 squadron together anyway. So, you know, that's the next one in my tier 2s to get. And then I'll probably get myself HH-53 Jolly Green. And they got Chinooks as well. So, you know, I'll pick one of those, either one. And once I've got, now that I've got the UH-1D, I just need to get a transport and then put together a full tier 2 squadron as well. But if I go here, create a squadron, American tier 2, I call it UST2, create, and then you see it's giving me some of these healers will work in tier 1 and 2. This one will work in 2 and 3, so add that. And we will add that. And we will add that, because I just like, it looks like you can actually go for more of them. Yeah, it does. No, still only 3 helos. So, I now have a squadron that is my scout, and a Huey, and an OH6. So, I don't have a troop transporting one. That's okay. But it now means that I'm playing the tier 2 matches as well. So, when I go to play, when I go see the tier 2 matches like this one, it's not going to tell me to go away. It's going to tell me to go away because it's a private match, but it's not going to tell me to go away because there's not the right tier for it. It's not bad, but the Russians have got better. In some ways at any rate. Medium cult for 4, 2, 12 objectives. Yeah, we have a tier 2 squadron. Let's go for it. Woohoo! My first time with a tier 2 squadron. Yay! As you can see, because the grind for the tiers and the development is a lot. I've had games yesterday when I started playing it, I was ending up with, yes, it is, or Havoc, or Black Shark. I don't know if they got those in here yet, but it's whoa, that is one confusing mess of a screen, of a map set. Why the hell is base 11? Okay, this is going to be interesting. It looks like tic-tac-toe board. Landing zone 9 and landing zone 7. Alright. Damn, this is quick. That's a base. Okay. Oh yes, minigun. Can't go wrong with a minigun. Helps if you actually hit your target. Right, this is a lot more intense than the tier 1 maps. This is nuts. Okay, landing zone 9 is now clear. So now I'll go find landing zone 7. Let's go down here. Thankfully trees do not get in the way. Landing zone 10 and landing zone 3. And where's 10? 10 is over this way. Could go way up and over, down. And I do not have ECM. Wow. That was intense. Hey, 3 of us in here. Yeah, I know. One of the upgrades for a lot of the helos is chaff dispensers. It's just in the tier 1 games, I never thought them useful, so I didn't get them. Guess it's having to rethink their entire strategy. Like I said, trial and error method of learning how to play a game. It works all the time. Okay, manpad, he's dead. Man portable air defense. Landing zone 3. I know I'm going to get to landing zone 3 anytime soon. Landing zone 8. Towards 10. Okay.
Warning, hydraulics malfunction. Warning, hydraulics malfunction.
No way I'm gonna get out of this. There's a line coming. Nothing I can do about that. I was trying to hit the bridge. I didn't even see the vehicles in the bridge. Ten troops. You can actually drop off people with rocket launchers to drop off people with rocket launchers to ambush things like that, so you can actually change the colours of the hood. You don't have to worry about that. give me 1 second while I capture line in zone 8, bring in that's 6. That's zone 8. That's zone 8. I have troops. Back it up. Off. Stop. Down. 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 Okay, it's not exactly Vietnam landing, but capital line zone 8 done. Next one is a line zone 12. I'm right from 1 to 2. There's no way I'm going to get to 1 and 2 with this. But I'm going to find out who's at 12. This is an entirely new map and it's doing my head in. It's so different from the one we were using before. I'm used to from before. Need bully authentic back pain in the background. Or riding the Valkyrie when I'm going down the river. I gotta go down this river. I really have to. I really have to. Ignore that the Twitch chat server thing. I'm not actually on that one at the moment. But I gotta do this run down the river. I look at this. This is just so cool. Yes, I know, I'm completely not paying attention to my teammates or the game, but really, how can you not want to do this? Well, does this will get me into the enemy territory easier? That's an interesting thought, isn't it? Into scrapping around 2 meters off the deck in the Mekong Valley. Let's go over the bridge, not through it, huh? Yeah, good scheme. Ah, crap! That's what you get for trying to be a smart aleck. May actually be able to do this. Damn, this is faster than anything I've flown before. Flying down the roads. That's train tracks. Does that mean there's trains you can shoot in this? Damn! See, it's kind of team working now, because he came in, he dropped off, and I'm scouting. Border convoy from 8 en route to 4. Capture all positions at landing zone 6. I have 1 soldier on board that I drop off at point 6. I can't. YouTube would end up dinging me for copyright. Better with Vietnam music. Well, that's pretty much, I think, where they got most of the idea for this. Was from that era. And if you want to do helo operations, there's really not much of a better example. Use. Somebody just got shot down. Okay, let's go drop in on this. Drop off my long guy. There we go. One guy. There's a firebase, so... Hey, no rooting for the enemy. Get some, Charlie, get some. Okay, let's head over here, see what there is to see. No enemies. We're gonna win this. 9 out of 12 objectives. Capture. Oh, locate and destroy enemy around capture area 12. Straight from one time. That's the tank. Rams are just bouncing off it. I need rockets. Looks like I'm not the only one rearming and refueling and resupplying. There's a banana. Just go check out 9 real quick. This is getting hit. I need to reload. Whoa! This is nuts. It's a good job you can't actually crash through trees here. Oh boy! Woohoo! It's even got the shells falling out the side. Listening to this is the end by the door seems fitting. Got 25 points for that. That was nuts. I need to go look at my squadrons here in a minute, because those guys did point out a good point. I needed mortars. OH6 only has one soldier, so I need the Huey to carry mortar crews. No, I don't need manpads, because I'm not facing enemy troops. But if I did that, that gives me 4 mortar crews, 2 RPG crews. I got dual gunners. I can't do anything about that. Can't get that upgraded. So that's the UH1. Can't do anything about this, really. Oh. I suppose I can leave 1. See, infrared countermeasures, flare decoy, dispensers, but that's 20 points. Actually 50 points. Yes, I do want countermeasures. Please give me countermeasures. I need them. That was nuts. I was going, what the crap? But not too far. I was going, what the hell? No. Go away. Don't do this. Okay. So that's the scout setup, the Huey setup, and cave setup. Save that. So that's my tier 2. Oh, and I've got a new create new squadron. So I don't know if there's a limit on the number of squadrons that there is in this. So give me 1 second here, a moment. I just need to go hit the head and I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Gotta answer the call when you can. Alright. So we set those up for tier 2. And I don't want to risk that one again. That one was nuts. Ah, what the hell? Yeah, gotta. Just gotta do it. Thank you. So, medium call for 4 simultaneous objectives until victory regular. Let's see what else they have as options. That one isn't even set up yet. Medium call for 4 2 into full. That was a password. I think it would be helpful if they'd add a selector so that you could view only the tiers that either you have squadrons for, or you only select the tiers that you want to be playing. That would be a nice addition, I think. This one's a completely team's full crap. I hate it. Everybody's getting popular now. Everybody's getting their tier 2 helos and they'll go, oh yeah, great, now we do tier 2 games. So, yeah, no. Okay, so that one, let's just take a look at any game that's running. That one's Soviet tier 1. That one's Soviet tier 1. Everybody's running Soviets now. Everybody yesterday was running Americans. That was password protected. That was full. That was full. Call for 4 on easy mode. Well, I think it's good that they have LFG looking for game system up and running in EA. I think that is their equivalent of looking for games, is you set your own game up and go from there. Destroying in positions at 2, capture landing pad 5. So head over to he's dropped on 5. Let's make sure there's nobody sneaking up on them. I think that is their equivalent to a looking for game system, because you set up your own battle and then because there's no queuing system, people can just jump in at any point in it. It starts running when you launch it, and then it's, if you're looking for a game, just scroll through and jump in if you find it. So it's 6 and 1.5 dozen of the other on that score. Don't have any mortars. Can the games be done on your own? Yes, there is a solo mode as well, but you can run the game. If nobody joins the battle, then you're still able to do it. It just requires more skills. Still 2 more, let's go down a bit more. Side slip. I've targeted point 1. Why are you targeted point 1? I'm not doing point 1, I'm busy doing point 2. Hey, let's go take a look at point 1. Obviously you want some scouting done. We shall oblige. Going up high. Nice side strafe evasion. Thank you! I do try. That was just sheer bloody luck getting out of the way. Evasion that time. Ah, now is not the time to run out of ammunition. Come on, rocket man, fire some rockets. And then drop off some troops. Let him know there's some down here. But this way, we get at least some people in base. And I'm out of ammo again. Go circle the rock. Rockets would be nice right about now. Yeah, I need rockets. Rockets out of guns. Out of range. Rockets or mortars, this would be a lot easier. But I don't. So I need to go rearm with rockets. We've got 9 objectives out of 20 completed so far. Not too shabby. Yeah, if you notice down about 10 degrees, you get maximum speed out of this. And then flare it off, bleed off the speed. So, like I said, even though it's not using the joystick, they managed to get the flight mechanics in here to make it relatively realistic but also predictable flight characteristics. And if you look on the left hand side, you see the red bars coming up. And that's showing me reloading with troops and rockets and guns and everything else. and I'm fully repaired, so this is also where I switch birds. So if I wanted to, I can switch to Huey. No, I have not tried dive bomber style attacks yet because, well, it's very hard to pull out of them afterwards. Okay, they're still finding and destroying enemies at Area 1. See, if you look, this Huey's got, on the left hand side in my loadout, it's got Q. Get up high, down, down, get speed up, and then just keep going fast. Alright, let's try it. We might as well. And it's a Huey, it's bound to, you know, just rattle apart. I seem to be at my maximum altitude here. I'm not climbing any further. I need a spotter. Somebody's shooting at me. Into the wall. That sucked. I need my scout back. I need better guns on my scout. I don't know what the quality looks like through the stream since this is only 720 and I've got the graphics turned down to medium to avoid overheating my computer because I knew it's going to be running it pretty long. But this is pretty damn cool looking cave. It really is. And 1 and 2 are my gunner rocket selectors, so they're right next to WASDs, and I just switched over to rockets and Pippa came across and boom. Yeah, crap, into the wall again. As far as system usage is concerned, this is actually pretty mild. I like this one because, well, it may be a troop carrier, but it's got 2 cannons built into it. And a door gunner. But the cannons are pretty impressive. Okay, so you gotta keep it about 20 degrees if you want to not go downwards. those cannons hitting the water. Me running off the wall. 20mm cannons on that, pretty cool. And all in all, I think this game has got what it's going to take to jump into this genre of gaming. It's got it for the gameplay, it's unique enough, it's dynamic enough, it's cooperative enough that it has team building, and every game is going to be different that it's going to need to do. It's different enough that it's helos so that it doesn't, you know, fall into, oh look, it's another tank game, oh look, it's another ship game. So I think it's got that one going for it. It doesn't have microtransactions, which is definitely, from my perspective, a plus. It's got the progression system in it, so it's got legs for long term. And they say that they're working on more aircraft, and you don't have to take turns to the healer either. You know, you got your 3, and even when one dies, it's still going to come back after a minute or so. So, you know, you build up the force that you want to play with, and I think it's got the legs, it's got the long-term progression to keep people interested, even though it's one hell of a grind. You know, 300 experience points and you get 50 experience points. Or arguments for the heli, like in Battlefield, get out of my heli, you can do etc. Yeah, but you've also, I've noticed the difference between today and yesterday is the players, I don't know if it's because more experienced players have discovered it, or if it's just people are getting more comfortable with, you know, being able to go hands off their controls and typing, but there's been a lot more coordination. I don't know if this is going to have VoIP or any other sort of voice communication in-game, but I think it also is going to have the legs because it's readily able to be callable. So clans will be able to come in with their regular callers and they'll be able to coordinate the action. I just don't know what the PvP is like yet. I haven't seen a PvP yet. And so that's making it difficult for me to figure out if the balancing that they've done per tier is going to make it even odds as far as technology is concerned and put it down to skill of the pilots when you're playing PvP. I'd like to figure out if they've got a PvP game running. I know it's got PvP capabilities, I just haven't seen a PvP game yet. So I like it. You know, I think it's worth the $20. You know, the 15 quid, $20. I think it's worth it because I think it's a game that people will keep coming back to. And I'm enjoying this. It's fun. 150 points to get the grenade launcher. Yeah, I'm gonna get the grenade launcher next. Yes, gonna get the grenade launcher. Need a grenade launcher. What tiers does that one run? Just tier 2 or tier 1 and 2? I think it's tier 2 only. So this one apparently will work in tier 1, 2 and 3. Man, I'm not sure if that qualifies. If that works. The other thing is you don't have to fully research any of this stuff before you go up to the next advancement. The same way you would with any of the current games. But I'm guessing since this is just released today, the game itself, the administrative mechanics may change as they get more feedback, as they got more players and they widen the base out. And that's another thing, reading through the forums, the developers are right up there talking with the players, and a lot of the stuff they've come up with looks like the players, ooh, we get a Cobra soon, that'll be fun. Cobra, can't go wrong with a Cobra. So, you know, I think the dev's going to take the feedback from this, and I mean, it's only 4 of them in Lithuania or something, and they've managed to come up with something that I think is going to give wargaming a challenge, assuming wargaming doesn't just buy them out or something. I like it. It's fun. I would definitely suggest you go get it. And it also seems to not be that demanding on systems. Yeah, you sort of like that back a couple of cores and it seems to be working without any problems whatsoever. So I can get 2 dog gunners. I can get dog gunners. WH1. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Edit. UV. Defense. Yes, we need countermeasures as well. Thank you. Countermeasures good. That's the other thing, you've got a points limit for your squadron as well. 150 for tier 1, 250 for the tier 2. So you've got to be selective because the troops that you offload also cost points. So you got to balance what you're putting on the damn thing while you're at it as well. And you can't throw out a pile of... Okay, that one has got chaff. That one has got chaff and door gunners. That one has got chaff. Okay, I can now deal with missiles coming out from out of nowhere at me in a tier 2 game now. I like this. This is fun. I can see the rest of my Thursdays are better go out the window. Yeah. Alright, play. Enough talking, kill things. I mean, they've got tier 4 games going on now. More of the tier 2 games that are showing up as occupied. Ooh, that's a PvP. Yeah, just talking about it, so let's give this PvP a try. I know I'm going to die now. Team wins when armored convoy reaches enemy main base. Okay. Here we go, PvP. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. That's not gonna let me drop my people off. See, the transparent silhouette says no. Why won't you let me drop my people off? I never understand the logic of this. Aha! T. Ah. Okay. Now we have a whole bunch of people. so. Where shall we? Uh-oh. Somebody says an enemy aircraft over here.
Warning, fire on board. Warning,
Crap.
fire on board. Warning, rotor failure. Warning, rotor failure.
I can't do anything. I thought I got lobbed the countermeasures off. I almost got it off. There's an enemy. There's multiple enemies. What hit me? Oh, I hit the ground. Wow. That was intense. Knew that was going to happen. It looks like flying low and fast actually works with this. But you have to hop the trees. Wow. That was scary. That was terrifying, in fact. My first air victory. Yes! I got 17 points. That's it. Oh, it didn't count it as a kill. Somebody bolts my kill. You bastards. Somebody bolts my damn kill. Oh, 1 second here. I'm not sure that my stream is running. Restream. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, it was crap points for that. But that was funny. Okay. Let's switch back to my capture card here. 107 points. Can't add grenade launcher yet. Grenade launcher is going to be the next one I get. Oh man, this is just insane. That's so much fun. Medium Coca-Cola, 2, 3. Oh, what the hell. This is having way too much fun. It really is a lot of fun. We will go with camo. Can't go wrong with the camo. But you can just run it into the ground. That was interesting maneuver. I died. Rocket launchers. Get out of the way. Alright, now we flip. And then it's clear. Yep. So this is what I mean about cooperative play. He's coming in with troop transport, and I got Overwatch for him. Tow is such a useful weapon. Oh. Crap. Straight into the water. Ow. That hurt. Alright. Damn you boats. You are not going to get away with this. I am going to destroy you. Yeah, dope is right. For some reason, point 2 and point 3 are the most popular ones that enemies try and come back to in this. And I have yet to figure out why. Because they don't seem to be strategically huge. Hello, Mr. Boat. Here, these are holding thin aerial rockets. Courtesy of Mother Russia. Yeah, I know, it doesn't sound very Russian. I'm never very good at Russians. And there goes landing zone 1. But I don't know how many scouts we have up. So I'm gonna go take a look and see if there's a boat over here. 3. Whatever's over here, he's gonna get it first. Could be a boat. No, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Went outside of the... That was like Sean Connery speaking Russian in the hut for outside the hut. Thank you so much. That's actually a compliment. Ryan, on this boat, some things do not react well to being shot, and that's the most Scottish accent I can do too. This is why nobody asks me to do voiceovers. Although if you really want somebody to do voiceovers, on Twitch there is a streamer by the name of Haven_Kendrick who actually does voiceovers, and he does voiceovers on his stream and they're freaking hilarious. Scoop that one up. I forgot I didn't have rockets on this foot part. 4. No, go over there. Thank you. And one for him. Thank you. Bye bye. Night night, Gracie. Why does everybody always call all my phones when I'm streaming? Go away, I am busy. Five out of 12 objectives down. Control positions at landing zones 4. See if anybody's hanging around landing zone 2 while we're at it. No. We got one toe left. And I marked them, so he now knows where they are. That's back to that cooperative thing again. No, I think we got them all. Yeah, we did. Capture all positions at landing zone 5. Which key spot enemy? B. It's over there on the top left corner, binoculars icon. But only scouts have it. It's listed in the inventory as mortar spotter. It's actually pretty good because it puts all of the weapons control keys up. Hey, you need to die. Puts all the weapon control keys up on the screen up there. Reloading. Somebody's coming in with rockets. Oh, it's actually not that hard to hit it. I use my thumb. Yeah, I'm using the mouse and keyboard. If I had joystick, I'd just bind it to one of the trigger buttons. I mean, it's an X52, it's got more buttons than a keyboard. Yeah, so that wouldn't be a problem, but I still haven't figured out how to get it working yet, so it's destroy all enemy positions at landing zone 5. We're at landing zone 5. There are no more enemy positions. So I do not know what it wants, unless this enemy I haven't spotted yet. Victory is ours! We win! Yahoo! Blat! Celebratory. Miss everything? Yeah, and it's flyable. Oh, Star Searching promotion. It's flyable even without a joystick. There's really no difficulty with that. Inertia is your biggest pain in the butt for pretty much everything. Let's take a look. H1G, no heat, no machine guns, rockets, gun grenade launcher. But I could also get the grenade launcher for the 08. I hate these ones where I have to pick a damn progression path. And HH53 looks kind of cool too, but Da 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 da. No, we're gonna hold off on that. We're not gonna do any more advancement for a bit. I'm gonna end up spending all my time doing that and not going around killing things. Into all. Battle. 6 objectives. Easy. Yeah, what the hell. Tier 2 match. I was so annoyed at the end of that last Tier 2 match. I thought I'd actually managed to get an air-to-air kill and I didn't. Somebody vultured it. That was so frustrating. I was going, yes, 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 no. You suck. You all suck. Alright. We'll go with... yeah, because minigun. Can't go wrong with minigun. There's only 2 of us. Goes down. Okay, capture one is on 5. Look at destroy enemies. Life is on 10. Big convoy coming down here somewhere. Yep, there's a convoy. This is definitely novel compared to Tier 1. Tier 1 you don't get any missions like accompany convoy, it's just capture base, kill enemy vehicles, which are always boats, but this is the first time I've seen a convoy mission. Plus they can't drive worth a doubt. Find and destroy the enemy vehicle group. I'm just flying anywhere near 6. 6 looks like. Saying still a good idea? No. At least not if the capabilities of troops I have a concern. No mortars. Damn, they're quick. And they're hitting stuff before I even have a chance to see it. Well, there's Jolly Green. Vehicles. Although, now I think about it, they're heading to landing area 4. have my guy. My guy has an RPG launcher. See? My guy's sneaking. Yeah, exactly. So I dropped him off, and now he's in the woods, and he just screwed up that entire convoy, leaving it for me to hopefully scrag. From here. Yeah, in player versus player they will set up dropping off man pads. Yeah, I noticed. But I'm trying to go back to get my guy. See. Come on, pal. Leg it. Come on. Thank you. Head over to see if they need help. And there's a convoy from 2 en route to 1. Clear it. It's not going to drop him off here. Come on. I'll help. I'm not picky. It's just that auto reloading. Down here. Nope. Well, it never is that logical. I've dropped them on flat areas, I've dropped them on the side of hills. It doesn't seem to have any consistency. There we go. Let's set him off. I don't even know my guys. Oh, there we go. Somebody just shot something.
Warning, hydraulic malfunction.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But it saves me going back and getting rockets, because, well, Huey time. When in doubt, send in a Huey. Now we get some speed up. And this really is a fun game. Of course, I say that when I'm winning. Door gunners do what they're gonna do. Door gunners are automatic. So when you get door gunners with miniguns, it's even better. They're like the secondary weapons in world warships. 22 points. Destroyed 4 ground vehicles. Well, the guy who dropped off did. I killed 1 person. It's just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fun. Let's go to the Soviets again. I need more coffee soon. 11 o'clock in the morning. That's how much I wanted to get this stream running. I usually don't get up in the morning before I set the pot. But I actually tried to stream this yesterday as a sneak peek, and it all went horribly, horribly wrong. Including YouTube trying to ding me for copyright for the actual music the game devs wrote for this. It's their own music, and YouTube's automated system tried to claim copyright on it. So I just yanked that video and went, well, screw it, I'll just come up with something later, you know? YouTube's been really funky about streams of late. No motors. But of the one. Let's see if we can spot them. You know. he's using my spot to figure out what he's going to attack. I'm reloading. I got all the rockets. If you nose up too much, you drop your speed down. It considers it the same as flaring by the looks of it. Make sure we've got enemies on point 2. No, not the hill, not the hill, not the hill. Phew. One other thing I've discovered, if you slap it into reverse as you are tilting down and banking, it pulls you into a really sharp turn. Hey, time to rearm. How about my rockets? They got another spotter up, so it's not going to degrade their capabilities any. Yeah, it looks like it now go into 40-degree dive as well. That's the maximum. Let it reload and rearm. One annoying thing that I wish to change soon is the sound of the helicopters. Or add a specific sound control in. Because the only sound controls they have is master sound and music. That's the only two audio controllers, volume controllers that they have. And I think they should change that somewhat. Wow. All the way up to here now. MD500, huh? Oh, Defender. So I got machine gun rockets, mortar, anti-tank guided missiles. That's actually not that good. Get one of these. That would be nice. 60 hours, 11 soldiers. They got a Seahawk and they got a Gunhawk. And a Black Hawk. And the Longbow 64 Apache. Yes! That's neat. Poke your head up. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We're just gonna keep going for a while here. I want to be able to do what I do in World of Tanks, which is get up enough points that when I get something and then just major equip it at the same time. Very simple tier 3. Let's see if I find another American one. There we go. That seems the fault, of course. There's the fault. I like that the helos all have their own characteristics too. The mortars. He's brave. And let him drop off. He got here first. That's the other thing I noticed. The player base in this doesn't seem to have been afflicted by the "we're elite, you're newcomers, go away, you don't know how to do it." There's a lot of them spend time trying to help new players figure out the game. I think that's the other thing that's going to be the edge. This community. Hey, that was not exactly what I planned. If I slap in rudder to the left and reverse while I'm in the middle of a forward banking turn, it does a very sharp turn. Going into a Boston troops. Which is points. Points mean prizes. Or something. Okay, RTP. 4 rockets. around. I actually have some friends who drove helos during Vietnam. I'm wondering if I dare suggest to them that they watch my stream right now. What was that? Somebody was shooting there. Back it up. What do you think so far? Gonna get it? Is it worth your 15 quid? Before he shoots at me. Good going. That's who's shooting at me. Right, that's what it's doing. Well, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. If this is your kind of game, this is definitely a game to be enjoying. That didn't make any sense whatsoever, did it? I haven't actually played that. That one isn't really my kind of game. I'm more into strategy stuff than anything else. But this one caught my attention when I saw Jingles' video on it, and I thought, what the hell, that plus fact is an indie studio, and I like supporting the indie ones. That's why I got PlayerUnknown, even though I can't actually play it yet. Until I get my computer this Christmas. But, you know, it's an indie dev, deserves as much support as you can give them, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, sometimes you do just want to shoot stuff. And I actually have Sniper Elite 4 for that, where I get to very specifically shoot stuff. In all its glorious detail. Yes, discovering the right mouse button does wondrous things to your viewpoint. It was very helpful in learning how to land. It would be nice if they actually specify where here is, but they're saying it's getting reinforced. Yeah, it's definitely going on my recommended list, and I'm probably going to try and figure out how to fit it into some sort of schedule as well, because partially that's because I'm jumping into ones that are already running, so some of them people have already launched into. It's like there's yeah, this one looks like it's only just started, so this one will probably last for longer. But it means that you don't have to queue, so it's a trade-off. You can sit in queue and wait for a game to start, but if you look on the map, it's still pretty much even, so this is really as soon as the start. You feel bad if I tell you I didn't play Battlefield 2 either? I was on the Battlefield once. I've been watching, well, is that Battlefield or Battlefront? Can't be sure. But I was watching that new Star Wars one that they've got, that just got released. And that one looks like it's got the shortest lifespan outside of a game of Paranoia ever. Uh-oh. Kill him. Kill the Riddick. Here, have a rocket. Have two. That's a 100%. Yeah, so when somebody starts lobbing rockets at me, it's definitely kill the Riddick time. I don't care. Kill them, nuke them, shoot them, blow up the planet, take off and nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Oh, hello.
Warning, rotor failure.
Ow! What the hell shot me down? That was... Ow! I know! I have no idea what hit me. I'm just gonna have to go kill something now. In petty acts of revenge and brutality. Somebody just shot him down with a rocket launcher. You can even see that the bullets are actually falling out of the cannons. Back up. This one is, yeah. I've actually only found one PvP game so far, and we actually won that. But this one's PvE. PvP was just nuts, and they had longbows and everything running, and I was dodging air-to-air missiles and everything under the sun. Destroy enemy positions at landing zones 5. Okay, I can do that. Of course, I've got to get over the mountains first. Turn. Come on, somebody shoot at me. I need something to aim at. Somebody's door gunner's going berserk. Alright, well, you know, since we're here, let's just capture the damn thing. Even with the keyboard, it still flies smooth. And, you know, I'm stirring up water wake here. And admittedly, it does have auto balance. Of course, now I'm going to crash now I've said that. It's got auto balancing enabled, so it will recenter everything. But I'm not doing it in realism mode because I don't have my joystick for it. Gonna be a boat. Question is where? Come on, sucker, shoot at me. You know you want to. Give away your position. I just want to say hi. Right. 1 and 3 supported, so I need to get more rock. Well, yeah, let's take a run past 3, see if we can go degrade them a little bit. I figured you can take it down to just about 25 degrees, 20 degrees, thereabouts, before you start to lose altitude. Go up. Up. Come on. We're out of ammo, so we head down to the deck and go get some more rockets. Nice, friendly. I'll still buzz him anyway. Hi, George. See you for lunch. It looks like you can do about 10 degrees of climb before you start bleeding speed as well. This is good when you want to flare out. That was a really crap flare because I still have my right mouse button down. It looks like it freezes some of the controls when you're using the right mouse as well. So it's great for landing, but it means that you're limited to same plane maneuvers. You can't bank or anything. And it holds you in whatever altitude you're in whenever you know. Although the way I've been flying, anything is possible. It helps if I remember to reload as well. Right. We're going to go hit point 3 again. I actually prefer to do this in my scout where I can mark them, but that was fun. And point 3 is now available to be taken if I finish them all. Use the right mouse button to sit here and I can maneuver around to keep an eye on where the fire's coming from, since it is going to sit in place. And he's dropped up enough to restock it. Okay. I still say that looks more like a Wessex 5 than anything else. Oh, ground fire. From where? Aha! I do need to get my scout. This is... really, really difficult without the markers. Ahaha! I'll reload. There we go. Bye-bye. Alright. So now the team's getting back together, or rather it's starting to mesh up. So, the question is whether it will stick together. After reinforcements have been deployed near landing zone 3. Ours or theirs? Oh, somebody's having fun. I still think this is a ghost. No, can't do barrel rolls, can't do 360s. They actually asked about that in the forums on Steam. And the answer was no. And there was much crying and gnashing and wailing and stuff. Don't want to leave? Do leave? Don't leave? No, not leaving. He left. And now back down to that 3 again. There's the pattern again. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. This will speed up. The other thing, they actually done nice models of the helos. Well, I will help you on point 3 just as soon as I can push helos over. I think I'm at the wrong pad. Oops. This is not my parking spot. Geez, switch helos. Scout. Launch. Altitude up. Oh, there's a lot of them. Don't have mortars. I have no idea how I just managed to pull that off. No idea whatsoever. That was the jammiest. Well, I can't cover you when you're not being attacked by anything. Okay, so these are some over at 5. Plus boats. This is the only vehicles here. I have no idea what he's shooting at. Landing zone 2. There's another one of those sharp turns. There we go. That one should get me some points. That one was closer to what you were talking about teamwork. And I know that there is, I got 25 points for that, that's actually not bad. I know that there are commands to do those, the shortcut commands for those radio communications, but I haven't bothered looking up the settings because, well, trial and error. Anyway, I am gonna call it a session with that, and go get some food because I need food. It's noon. I'm in need of edibles, comestibles, digestibles, vomitables, depending on what I eat. Anyway, Spider Pig, thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream and the conversation. And if you enjoy it, hit the subscribe button, or you can find me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/StyxRiverGynoid. Same as spelt in the header without the spaces. And if you'd like to give me a follow over there, please feel free. And I stream kind of regularly, about 3 o'clock Eastern US time, so that's about 8 o'clock UK Europe time. So please feel free to drop by again. Been a pleasure entertaining you, and maybe next time you get out here we can team up, because you should have this game by then. And until then, have a better day and see you around. Bye bye.